everybody, and welcome to a special edition of our Learning Week 6. This is an extended lesson, so that's a longer lesson that we started in our Zoom meetings on Monday and Tuesday, May 4th and 5th. And in our Zoom meeting, we reviewed our fast as a snap words, has, and play. Let me just put those out there for you. We looked at these two words again, and we practiced saying sentences with play in them. One of the people in our meeting said, I play at the playground. So we shared those. We also read some long A words. So if you did not get a chance to come to our Zoom meeting, then you can practice some long A words with one of the lessons that we've already done. So in this book, which we would usually read at school together, today we're going to read a story called Look a Home. Look was one of our new fast as snap words, and home had the O silent E vowel pattern, so we knew that O says O, the long sound home. Look a home. And we're going to look at different things in this story that are made out of wood. I'm going to read the words now, and as we're going through the story, look and see. Look, boy, I've used that word a lot in this story already. Look for things that have been made out of wood. Okay? In this story, it's going to be a lot of homes. Look. It is quite a big sight. I know that's long I because there is silent E, so I say I. Sight. Good job. You can make a home. So you can make a house for yourself. Where can a pet go? Can it go in a hole? No. You can make Rose a home. Rose must be the puppy dog because this looks like a dog house. Cole can sit in a fine home. Cole can bite a big bone. Yum, 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 yum. Cole must be sitting in his own home and eating a bone. That looks fun. He looks like a happy dog. This is not a pet, but we can make it a home. It is safe in a home. And see that little bird? There's a little birdhouse put up onto a fence or tree or something. So that's something you can make. You could make a birdhouse. This is quite fine too. It is on a big pole. I bet you can make it. So it's a little box and it's got a place for the bird to stand or perch. And then there are nuts inside for it to eat. So it's like a bird feeder, but it's made just very simply, just like a little box. This is a big, fine home. It can take a lot of time, but it is a fun job. It would be fun to make your own home, wouldn't it? This is all made out of wood. Looks like there's more houses behind it made out of wood. Oops, I just moved the whole thing. All right, let's get this in front of you. Look what you can make. There's an exclamation point, so I wanted to say that in a strong voice. Sit on it and go up. You can have a lot of fun. I hope you like it. And see, this swing is made of wood. It must just be hanging from the branch of this tree and swinging. How nice is that? So there are some things in this story that you can make from wood. We're going to look through all the pictures now. Little homes for dogs and birds and swings and fun things to do like that. We also saw a lot of long vowel patterns that had silent E. We saw I, silent E pattern in quite, and we know to say long I when we see silent E, so it changes. This is quit with the I sound. Here comes magic E, and it's quite, so it changed. This word make, M-A-K-E, is long A, silent E, and home is long O, silent E. That is all of the long vowel patterns we have studied up through this unit, this week 6. So all of them are in this story. You could stop the video and you could read along with me next time, and you could even turn off the sound and try to read it yourself. And maybe it's a little too fast for you, but you could practice. Practice just when I point to a long vowel word, whole. Maybe you're going to read along with me and just say those words, or maybe you're practicing on your own. However you do it, do practice those words. You could also write these words on cards from the story and practice reading them. Here's the name of the dog, Rose. That was pretty neat that dog's name was Rose. And Cole. Here, Cole. Cole came to get his big bone. Now, since this is not a pet, it doesn't have a name, but we can see those long vowel words in the story, all the ones that we practice. Safe, home, make, quite, fine, pull, make again. You might need that word make when you hear the directions for our project. So think about where you could find the word make, or write it down right now and you can practice. So I want you to think about things you can make out of wood. And in your next packet, when it gets to you, and it should be there any time if it isn't there already. If it hasn't gotten to your house yet, don't worry. It will be there soon. And you're going to find in it some pages of our journal paper. You have all seen this paper before. We draw a picture in the box, and then these are the lines we write on. We don't write in the spaces in between. We only write our words on the lines where the top line, dash line, base line. So for this project, our very first writing project, I only want you to use one piece of paper. Okay, because I'm going to have projects for the other, I think we sent 4 pieces, so we need to keep those for our other 4 projects. So I want you just to use one piece of paper. If you want to do a second one, you can't use the back. Let me show you the back of the paper. So the back of the paper does not have a box, but it has a space. So you could draw a picture on the back and write on these lines also. But for now, please, 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 just you take one piece of paper off the packet, draw a picture of something you could make with wood. Now, in our Zoom meeting, someone said a door. Someone else said a chair. Someone said a doghouse. Someone else wanted to do one of those bird houses or the bird feeder. Maybe your bird feeder looks a little different. Could make it out of wood. Maybe you can make a picture frame. I have a picture frame right here that has a lot of tiny paintings in it that I made. I'll just show it to you real quick. It just sits on my desk. So this picture frame is all made out of wood, and these are tiny little paintings that I made. There's some shells and a peach, and I just had a lot of little paintings, so I put them in this wooden frame. So I could make a picture frame out of wood. There are lots of things in your house, for an example, and one of our students in the Zoom meeting said that his mom and dad are making a table, and we want to use that long A, make. So you will need this, and you will need a pencil. So you're going to find a pencil to write with. You'll use one of the ones that we sent home for you if you can. Okay. Use your crayons or colored pencils to draw a nice picture of whatever it is. And then when you write your words, you're going to write a sentence telling what this is that you made. Okay. You could say, I can make a picture frame, or you'll put in whatever you're making. I'm just saying what I made. Or you could say, if you've already done it, I made a picture frame. Or I can make a table. Or I can make a doghouse or a birdhouse, or whatever you want to make. And it doesn't have to be anything real either. You could use your imagination. You could say, I can make a castle, or I made a castle. And it could be something just totally out of your imagination. That would be fine. So draw your picture, start your sentence right here with an uppercase letter, probably the word I. And when I'm writing, I'm always very careful to keep my letters in between the lines, top line, base line, dash line. I'm going to also use my spaces. And if you do not have a spacer stick, well, you can just use your finger, or you can just use another object. I had a lot of spacer sticks, but maybe you can't find it. That's okay. You don't have to find it. You can always just use something else, okay? And I'm going to use I have a sticky note that just happens to be the right size for a spacer. So I'm just going to use that. Okay. So I can, and you should all know that one. I can, and then I'm just going to move my sticky note for my space. Make. And when we do those long vowel words, it has to have long A. So A, and then K, and then E. I can make a. Now you're going to use your sound chart, and I want you to get your sound chart out and try to use it to sound out words. So picture frame, I can hear P at the beginning. I need to find a picture that has that beginning sound. It's piano, so I know P will be the first letter that I use. Now, your parents might want to help you spell. You do not need them. But if you do need help with sounding out, you can ask them to send me a message, and I will go on to Zoom right away, and I will send you a little link. We can have an instant meeting, okay? And I can help you with your writing. Anyway, very last thing, I can make a picture frame. Then I'm going to write a second sentence to describe it. It is blue, or it is red, or it has, I could use the word has, that would be good. It has many spaces for my paintings. So you saw my picture frame. It has many spaces for my pictures. I could write all of that describing it. Bring whatever you have to this Friday's Zoom meeting. Please come on Friday. I'll send you the information. If you just have your picture done, bring that. If you just have one sentence or some of your words done, that's fine too. Whatever you have, if you have your idea, but you haven't done it yet, bring your idea. Whatever you have done, bring to our Zoom meeting. Okay, well, that's it for now. Please, if you have anything you need to know, send me a message, and I will see you next time.